Welcome, everyone. Today we'll take a look at the 2020 disaster movie titled Greenland. Spoilers ahead. We start with a scene of construction on a tall building. The boss, John, is frustrated over delays. After work, he drives home, listening to the news about a comet named Clark passing near Earth. John seems hesitant, but enters the house where his wife, Allison, or Allie, is on a treadmill. They have an awkward conversation about their son Nathan's upcoming birthday party, hinting at tension in their relationship. Nathan is excited to see his dad, and in his room, they talk about a drawing he made of the comet. It's also revealed that Nathan is diabetic. Later, the family watches news updates about the comet. Experts claim it won't impact Earth, though pieces of it may fall. That night, John moves into a guest room, showing signs of his strained marriage. The next day, while prepping for the party, John gets a mysterious presidential alert on his phone, informing him and his family that they've been chosen for emergency relocation. Confused, he rushes home with Nathan and tells Allie, but she thinks it's just a test. During the party, everyone watches the comet's supposed splash in the ocean, but nothing happens. Suddenly the ground shakes, and John runs outside, seeing birds fleeing. Moments later, a massive shockwave hits. News reports reveal that a fragment of the comet obliterated a city in Florida. Panic sets in as John receives another alert, this time stating that only his family is allowed to board the evacuation planes. The family quickly packs, worrying about having enough insulin for Nathan. As they pull out of the driveway, a neighbor begs John to take their daughter, but he refuses, knowing they would be turned away. As they drive, they pass people looting stores and eventually hit a massive traffic jam. John takes a side road, listening to the radio detailing further impacts and the potential for an extinction-level event. At the airbase, the family is allowed inside thanks to their barcode, but things go wrong fast. They realize they forgot Nathan's insulin, and when Allie tries to explain the situation to the military, they are denied entry because of Nathan's diabetes. Allie and Nathan are escorted out. Unaware, John boards the plane, but when another passenger sees the insulin, John learns about the medical disqualification. He panics and leaves the plane, just as chaos erupts. Rioters breach the base, and explosions rock the area. John narrowly escapes, but the family is separated. Allie decides to head to her father's house with Nathan. Along the way, they stop at a pharmacy to get insulin, but a gang attacks, killing people. Allie and Nathan manage to escape, but soon after, they are picked up by a couple who act strangely and eventually steal Allie's wristband and kidnap Nathan. Meanwhile, John catches a ride north with a group heading to Canada, where they've heard planes are evacuating people to shelters in Greenland. However, tension escalates, and a fight breaks out in the truck. John ends up killing one of the men and surviving a crash. Nathan, now with the kidnappers, arrives at another military base. But the brave boy tells the soldiers that the people with him aren't his parents, and he's rescued. Allie arrives soon after, and they reunite. The military helps them get transport to her father's city. John, now traveling alone, arrives at her dad's house. Despite their strained relationship, John and Allie's father decide to work together to find Allie and Nathan. Back at the gas station, Allie manages to call home, and the family finally reunites. John convinces Allie they need to head to Canada to reach the shelters, but her father refuses to join. As they leave, a comet fragment hits nearby, forcing them to rush. Driving through falling debris, they seek shelter under a bridge. John heroically saves a man from a burning car before continuing the dangerous journey. They cross into Canada, racing against time. After spotting a plane about to take off, they manage to convince the pilot to let them on. John dreams of better times as they fly toward Greenland. However, disaster strikes as a fragment hits the ocean, causing a shockwave that nearly crashes their plane. They manage to land, but are stuck on a glacier. Fortunately, they find a military transport that takes them to the shelter just before the planet killer impact. Inside the shelter, the family braces for the impact, and we flash back to happier times. 9 months later, they emerge to a desolate Earth. But there's hope. Birds are flying, and radio signals from around the world confirm survivors. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.